So what do we do to price correctly in order to win sales? And I believe there are, pricing presents its challenge. You like this? I thought you like this. Who gets this? Your quote's a bit high. Can you do it cheaper? Yeah, I can, but actually the reality is it's not going to be as good. So pricing is always a challenge, but I think there are some challenges that are self-made as well. And the challenges are about this. How many of you guys actually believe in yourself to be able to say, I'm worth that? Be honest, how many of you believe in yourself to think there's a few people? And good, we need more people saying exactly that. I'm worth that. I'm actually very good at what I do. And we're going to talk through some elements around how you can make people really understand that it's not about arrogance, it's not about being pushy, but it's just about saying, this is who I am, this is my value, this is what I can offer, and this is why I can get that in place. And always remiss, it is never, ever, ever price that's the issue. And I want you to remember this. If there's one thing you take away from today, it is never, ever, ever price. It's never about that. So if I said to you guys, how much is this worth, what would you say it's worth? Great answer. So if I said to you it's worth £10, you might say, no, I'm not going to pay that. If I said to you it's worth £100,000, you say, no chance, I'm not going to pay that. But if you're in the desert and you literally you just walked for two days without water and you had £100,000 in your bank account, it was that or die, what would you say? You'd say, I'd buy it. Has anyone dated recently? I'm not saying anyone has dated recently or started dating recently. Anyone can remember back to when they dated? I'll go, okay, but you didn't just literally go, I'm going to start from 18 to 80 and go from there. You had an idea of who... I hope not, anyway, but... You had an idea of the person that was your perfect sweet spot of client, okay, or your perfect sweet spot you wanted to meet. You knew who they were. You literally thought, I want to meet this person with these characteristic styles because they'll be a fit for me. And one of the biggest challenges that so many small businesses make is you'll become everything to everyone. And when your prices, it's very difficult to charge value when you are everything to everyone. So buying things does make us feel good. It makes us feel great. But I believe there are two reasons only why people will buy something. And someone's already mentioned one of them. But there's two reasons. There's only two reasons in the world, and I challenge anyone anywhere in the world to say there's only two reasons why people buy things. Okay? First one is they have a problem. If you can't define what that problem is, or you don't know what that problem is, then you will struggle to sell. That's the first one. People either have a problem, or they have a want. And people say to me, people need things. I don't need a Caribbean cruise. I want a Caribbean cruise. I don't need a six-pack. I want my chance of getting a six-pack. This is my only chance. Until I talk to Carol. I'm going to talk to Carol. I'll talk to Carol after. She's going to get a man that's out of shape in shape. But the point being is they have a want but they have a want or a problem, okay? But if you don't define that want or a problem, I guarantee you sales is hard work and you will continue to get undervalued for what it is you do. The other thing is people buy for selfish reasons, okay? And this is still the true whether you buy in a business case or for an individual case. People buy for what it's going to give them. And our job as business people is to tap into that. What is it going to do? How is it going to make someone feel? What is the impact of this? And actually, how they're going to get as a result of it? And the final element of this is people don't buy they don't buy the drill, they buy the hole. And how many of you guys focus on what it is you sell, not actually the outcome of what you sell? And if you continue to focus on the what, the drill bit, you will continue to focus actually on getting a limited value for what it is you do. Whereas if you focus on the outcome, what is it going to give people? What impact is it going to have on their life? How, as a result of doing what I do and giving them that service, are they going to suddenly go, my God, the world's a better place? Whether you're selling marketing services, whether you're selling finance, whether you're selling design services to people, how is it going to make that person feel at the end of it that's going to make them feel 6 foot taller to go and walk in an environment and feel the best they can be? What price do you put on that? There's no price. Why would you buy, and I'm not that I'm a flashy bastard because that's not what I'm about, why would you buy a pen like that? Does everyone know what that, I guess everyone knows what that pen is? Mont Blanc pen. Does anyone know the difference in price between the two? Sorry, one's pink, yeah, it's nice. But anyway, is it quality? Status? Is it status? I wouldn't, again, it's a relative thing, but would you buy it? It's like I got given it as a gift for my 40th birthday, it was nice, but actually, what's the difference? It's still right. Why would anyone spend 300 times more that compared to that? Why? Great, makes them feel better. Now you're tapping into the emotion, yeah? So when someone was talking to me about it, when you want to sign the contract for your first house or for your next house that you've always wanted, do you want to sign it with a Bic or do you want to sign it with my Mont Blanc pen? Yeah? There is no other logical reason apart from the fact of how it makes people feel. And if you are to get the value for your businesses that you want, you've got to tap into what it makes people feel. I think again, I talk to a lot of businesses, and I've probably spoken to, with my software business as well, probably 5,000 businesses over the course of the last 10 to 15 years. And so many of them are ashamed of what it is they do. And I use this as a dating model. If you were going on a date with someone, and you literally used to have the first conversation with them, and they said, oh, there's nothing about me that's any use or interest, I'm just a boring person. Would you go on a second date with them? No. When you go on a date with someone, what do you want them to say? What do you want? You don't want them to be a complete arsehole and talk at you, but you want them to be able to tell a little bit about what they've done, how they've been, what their story is, yeah? So what is your bigger purpose? What's your why? What's your duvet chuck? Apart from the bladder, and I get that as well, but what's your reason for doing what you do? And I guarantee you, people do not buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So if your reason for doing it is to earn money and just to make money, then you will, in time, get found out slightly. But if your real purpose is to make people feel better, or to make amazing experiences, or to see people's faces go, that's made my world a better place, you're halfway there as well at the start.